this is Stampy, and welcome to a Terraria Let's Play video. And another video inside of Stampy's Wonderful World! In the last episode, I got quite a lot done in the last episode. I made, and quickly put it inside of this safe here to make it safe. I guess that's why it's called a safe, I didn't really realize that. Anyway, yeah, I made this. I made a mechanical worm. And the reason I don't want to hold it is because if I accidentally click it right now, then the destroyer will be spawned. And I do want to spawn the destroyer, but not quite yet. I want to get a little bit ready first. I also made this helmet, which looks absolutely lovely, which is why I'm wearing my armor for once. I'm actually showing it all off for a little bit, and it makes this cool blurry effect. It makes it look like I'm running really fast, so that's cool. And I also made this pickaxe as well. So yeah, pretty good progress in the last episode, and hopefully today is going to be even better. So as I said, I am going to be going up against the destroyer. Hopefully, anyway, that's the plan. But before I do that, I thought what would be a good idea would be to build a area for battling all the bosses. I got a whole load of bosses I need to fight, and fighting them just kind of anywhere, I don't think really cuts it anymore. It's good to have a specific place, which is going to be, its sole purpose is going to be as an area to battle these bosses. So that is what I'm going to be building right now. So you see the area where I'm standing? Seems to be a nice, almost flat area. And now I got my new pickaxe, I should be able to very easily flatten out this area, and this is where I'm going to be building. And the idea is to build two big towers on either side, one on the left, one on the right, and then in the middle have a whole load of platforms going across, and then they're going to be platforms that I can jump up and down on, and basically be very quick moving around, and hopefully avoid all of the bosses. And basically every time I'm going up against one of the bosses, this is going to be the place where I'm going to fight. So let's just go and flatten over this area here. And I don't mean to be building out of pumpkins there. That's not the best material. What I decided to build out of is actually the walls from my dungeon. So they're green because I got a green dungeon. And the reason I'm using them is they can't be destroyed with explosives. So if I get some explosive weapons or start using bombs and grenades and things, basically I'm not going to be blowing anything up because they're pretty strong, and so they won't get destroyed at all. So that's the plan. So I got all of these walls on me here, and I'm basically going to be building up in two big stacks on either side of this area here. So let's go, and I'll do it quite near the greenhouse, not too close, but relatively close. So can I not put a block in there? This used to be like a weird little ditch. Oh well, doesn't matter, does not matter. All right, let's start building around about here, shall we? And I guess we should just go and build our way straight up. They kind of look different. Like some bits look like they have a kind of like a little face, if you see what I mean, and then others looks quite smooth. But it doesn't really matter what this thing looks like. This is going to be here for a very specific purpose. And I don't know, maybe once I've defeated all of the bosses, I might actually end up getting rid of this. But I'm not entirely sure yet, because it is probably going to be a handy thing to have for a while. I don't know, I might just decorate it further in the future. But for now, I'm building it to serve one very specific function, and that is for taking out the destroyer. And I don't really know much about the destroyer. To be honest, I don't really know much about the bosses, and I've kind of done that on purpose because I know a lot of the bosses are very difficult, and I think there's probably very specific tactics that you could use to try and take them out. And I kind of don't want that. I feel like I'd be cheating a little bit if I just looked up the most effective way to take them all out. And seeing as it was actually relatively easy to make the mechanical worm, I'm just going to assume that it's going to take a few attempts to destroy the destroyer. Destroy the destroyer. So basically I'm just going to battle it now and just see what it's like, and then I'm going to try and come up with my own tactics and see if I can destroy it that way. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to build these two big towers up here. I think if I do end up decorating them, I might make them thicker or add some other blocks in as well. But as I said, for now, they're just going to be two big towers like this. And then I've actually got these, oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Got my healing potions here. Yeah, I got these green brick platforms as well. And as far as I know, I may be wrong here, but I haven't seen any way of actually crafting these. But the way I've got them is just basically from gathering them up inside of dungeons. You just get them inside of dungeons anyway, and so that's the way I got them. There's not loads of them though. I actually ended up having to go to another one of my worlds. You remember my second world, the one that I've never named? I actually ended up having to go into that world and gather up a few more of these from there, just basically because I wasn't able to get enough from here. But yeah, you can probably see now the design that I'm going for. So I'm basically going to keep building these the whole way along here, and I think I'm actually going to run out of these pretty soon. I thought I had a lot more than I do, and I do have quite a lot. But seeing as I did build these towers pretty high, let's have a quick look at the map. Yeah, well, I built one way higher than the other as well. I didn't realize that. Yeah, because I built these so high, I'm probably going to run out of these. So I might just go and throw in some wooden platforms instead for a little bit. I don't think these platforms really get destroyed much anyway. It's mainly these walls on the side here I didn't want to get destroyed. And so using that green brick means that, yeah, they're not going to get blown up by anything. And I think I'm probably only going to just about have enough of these platforms to do one more little stretch across. And then I'm going to switch over to probably just using some yeah, some wooden planks, and I do have plenty of wood, so that won't be a problem. And am I going to make it to the end? Please make it to the end. Don't have just a gap of one. Come on, it's so close. And oh, there we go, with 2 spare, only 2 spare. And luckily I got all of that wood on me here, and I can just go and make this into platforms. I could make some pumpkin platforms as well if I wanted to, and go and use them, but I think that might be a little bit too silly. So I don't need to go too high with this. I just need to go high enough so I can jump around, and I can avoid however it attacks me. I don't know if I'm trapping myself in too much here. I don't know if it might have actually been a better idea to not have these walls at the side, but you know what? I don't care. I think it looks a little bit cooler with them. Because I guess it's kind of harder for me to escape while it's here. But then again, I guess for some bosses, if it's a boss that can't go through walls, it might make it harder for it to escape as well. I guess that is the bright side of it. So let's go and use up the rest of these platforms. And with most of the bosses, I think all of them actually in hard mode, you can only spawn them at night. So the idea is that as soon as that sun's going down, you can see in the background, it's about midday now. Yeah, but as soon as that sun's just about to go down, I want to be spawning it in immediately, because if it becomes day, I think it gets destroyed. So I want to make sure that I have only one night to destroy it. So I've got to be as fast as I can. So I'm going to go and keep building this up. Then I'm going to go back to the house. I'm going to gather up all my materials, kind of decide which weapons I want to use, hopefully brew some more potions that are going to help me out. And then that way, I will hopefully stand the best chance taking it out that I have. Oh yeah, I also got some ropes as well. I was thinking of hanging some ropes down the side. I don't know, I just feel like it would be nice to have ropes there as well. I don't know why. I think it would just, mainly as a decoration thing, to be honest. But anyway, I ran out of my wooden platforms as well. So let's go and make some more of these. If I run out of wood, I might actually end up using pumpkin platforms to go and build the rest up, but that shouldn't matter too much. Actually, I think I need to go and build up this side here a little bit higher as well. If I just go and build this one, so it's the same height as the other one, I'm not going to bother doing a roof because I don't want to trap myself in too much. And it's so much easier building now I got these wings. I can kind of just fly up and down like this and place it in. And I'm actually going to go back to doing what I was doing before. I'm going to break these away. And I'm just going to sort of just build up directly underneath me. I think that's the easiest way to do this. And I do actually have absolutely loads of the walls as well, the green walls. So I guess if I wanted to get really fancy, I could fill in the background here. And oh no, look, I've just built way up high on this side now. At first I built too high on the other side, and now I've built too high on this side. Let's try and judge from the map. To try and get them about the same height. That's looking okay. I think I might need to go up 1 or 2 more here, but I think we're close enough, and we're almost got there with the platforms as well. So I guess once I put the platforms in, I'm going to be able to see. So this should be high enough now. I'm just going to go and do these last few rows of platforms, and then as I said, I'm going to head back to the house, and I'm going to go and get all the other materials. And as you can see, I still got that cloak on, so you can see that every time I get hurt, a whole load of stars fall down. And for taking out things like zombies and slimes and things, it seems to be really effective. I doubt it's going to do much of a dent on the damage of the destroyer. So I might actually go and switch, put my shield on or something. And that's one of the things I've actually really neglected. That's all of my items, you know, all of my things that I have down here. I've not really changed them around much. I know I'm wearing that and I got the wings, but apart from that, I don't really have that many new things. So I don't know if you've got any recommendations of any of the best things that I should have, especially for fighting bosses, because that's probably what I'm going to be doing a lot of in the future. So yeah, if you do have any suggestions of other things I can have to make me stronger, make me have better defense, magic, whatever, yeah, please do let me know. Because I'm kind of, I don't really know at all, to be honest. So any suggestions would be very helpful. And seeing as we are a little almost at the top here, I might actually just go and build this up just to here, and then I can have this one platform going along the top here. Then this will be my battle zone, 100% finished. So as I said, it's not built to be grand looking or, you know, anything particularly special. It's here to serve one very important function, and that is to be the perfect place to be when battling all of the other googlies. So let's go and build this up here and link it up here, and here we go. It's now finished. Let's see how tall this is. I think this is probably a pretty good height. I can kind of fly up here to try and avoid it, and then I can go and drop down here like this. It might actually not be a bad idea to, instead of having ropes on the side, actually some little gaps, and so then that way if I want to drop down quickly, if I have a few gaps on the side here, then that way I might be able to very easily drop down. Because the problem with the platforms, to go down, you go down kind of slow because you sort of stop on each one. So let me go and try this out. Let's go and break away the edges along here. And I think I broke away a few too many there, so let's go and put this back down. Yeah, then that way, if I need to drop down fast, if I just go to the edge, I can drop down really quickly, and that should hopefully allow me to avoid some of the bosses a little bit easier. So let's go and break all these away, and then I want to be very fast. It's kind of hard to see the sun now because it's behind the clouds, but I know it has started going down already, so I just want to make sure that I'm completely 100% prepared, ready with my mechanical worm, and all of my potions ready, so the second that it's dark enough to spawn in the boss, I'm going to do so. So there we go, we can see the sun there starting to go down. I just want to go and do the same on this side, breakaway 3 the whole way along here, and so much easier destroying things with this pickaxe now. I know wooden planks you'll destroy quickly anyway, but whenever I'm just digging or mining using this pickaxe now, it's just fun. It's just fun digging around and just feeling really fast, like a little hedgehog burrowing underground really quickly. Right, so let's just go and dig away these last few rows, and then we can go and decide which potions to have. I don't know whether do you think I should go all out on my potions now, or do you think I should be slightly modest, seeing as I'm expecting to fail, and I don't know if I want to waste them. Actually, I think I'm going in with the wrong attitude here. I'm saying that I'm expecting to fail. I think that's the wrong attitude. I'm going to go in all out, and I'm going to go and try and just see if I can defeat the destroyer first go. Wouldn't that be amazing? If I could just destroy the destroyer first attempt all by myself, I would feel so proud if I could do that. Right, so let's go and empty out my pockets a little bit then. I can go and put all of this green yeah, all these green blocks in here, and you can see that's all my green wool is what you can see in the background, and all torches as well. That's another thing I was going to put down. I was going to put down some of these green torches as well, seem quite fitting. Anyway, that doesn't matter too much. I'm sure it's going to be light enough to see anyway. What does matter is all of my potions up here, so I'll see what I have and if I need to brew any more. So iron skin potion, these are always lovely. I might as well go and grab a whole load of these. What else have we got? I think that's a shine potion. Yep, that's a shine potion. Let's go and grab that. That's going to give me 5 minutes of shininess. Just allow me to see. Thorns potions are always a favourite of mine. Anything else particularly going to help me? I got all my healing potions already. Archery doesn't really matter. Night Owl allows me to see in the night a little bit better, which will be handy. That in combination with the shine potion should allow me to see much better. Spelunker potion doesn't really matter, and all of these don't matter too much, to be honest. So I think we should be just about all set to go and begin the battle. So what I need to do now, of course, is get the most important thing, which is the mechanical worm. This is what I'm going to use to spawn it in the first place. And let's arrange my weapons a bit. So we got the magic dagger, we got the nimbus rod, I got my bow and arrow, and my sword I've got, and my laser gunner and my quick select, so I can switch to them fast. So I think I should be just about set. I don't really need my my pickaxe there, so I can go and get rid of that. And I could get my star cannon, but then again, I don't really have many fallen stars, so I might not really worry about that. I do actually some magic potions might be quite nice. Do I have any mana potions? This restores my health and my mana. So let's go and take a few of these restoration potions as well, and let's go and throw them up there. And yeah, I was going to go and put this shield on because this puts up my defense. It only does my defense up by 1. I'm going to keep the cloak on. I think it's a little bit more interesting as well. So let's go and have the cloak on instead. So let's go do it then. The sun isn't quite down yet. I don't think it's properly night. So I want to make sure until it's definitely night before we start the battle. That's the word I was looking for. I kept going to say to start the game, and I realize it's not really a game. It's a bit of a battle. So what we can do is go and put these torches the whole way down and light it all up, and then that way I can see it a bit better. It's not going to do too much light because they are these these little green torches that don't do too much, but it makes it a little bit more dramatic, doesn't it? Having this green glow over the battle battlefield. And I guess I could go and actually add in some floor down here. So seeing as we're still waiting for it to be proper night, let's go and grab a few more of those bricks, and we can go and put them down on the floor just to make the battle area look a little bit nicer. So I think they were in this chest. Yep, this is the one. And actually, I think I got some doors and things as well. Yeah, here we go. I got a door here. I think, have I only got one? Yeah, I've only got one in this chest. I don't know if I got any more in any of these other chests, any of those green ones. Not that I could see, but I can very easily go and get more of them. So that way I can have a little doorway. And so I can open and close it just to have myself completely locked in. And once again, it almost looks like night, but I don't think it quite is yet. So let's just wait a little bit longer first. So while we're still waiting for it to be definitely night, I'm just going to go and dig away this floor here, and I'm just going to go and put down all of those bricks just so it's like a proper thing. And blue slime, I have no problem with you now. You can just leave me alone. I'm going to be fighting something much tougher than you very soon, so I'm not too worried about the slimes. And see, when the zombies come down, I don't even have to worry about them now. That cloak is so good at taking them out. It really doesn't matter whatsoever about them. So that's pretty handy. So let's just go and break away this dirt the whole way along here. Then I can just go and run across and go and place down all of the green. And yeah, then we're going to be good to go. And these wandering eyes are a little bit tougher actually. So I might actually go after this one. It's like a little mini Eye of Cthulhu. There we go. Took it out relatively easily though. So let's go and grab these. And oh, there's lots of things coming after me now. Better not be a blood moon or something, because that wouldn't make this any easier. But here we go. We can go and fill in the floor here. And don't worry, I know it has started getting really dark all of a sudden, but I am going to go and have all of my shine potions and night vision potions, which will allow me to see. And then we can go and begin the battle. I quite like this. I quite like this little battle arena. I might go and have a little look at it on the map and see what it looks like from there. Let's just go and put this door down first here. It should look just about the same. Yep, that looks good. And let's have a little look on the map then. It looks okay. It looks pretty cool. There's a bit of a dirt still there, but that doesn't matter too much. Right then, let's do it then. So we got Iron Skin Potion, Shine Potion, Thorns Potion, Night Owl Potion, and we need to go and grab the eye, and no, the worm, sorry. And let's do it. The destroyer has awoken, and here it is. Oh, it's like the Eater of Worlds, I think. But it's like it seems to be like some sort of robot, and there's these other little things going around as well. I think my Nimbus cloud is doing a really good job though, by the looks of things. You can hear it just kind of constantly being getting hurt from it. And let's go and try and use some of these magic daggers. And oh, there's all hearts. I think those little things I was destroying, I think they drop hearts when they get killed. So I think trying to take them out is going to be a really great way of getting all of my hearts out. Oh, it seems to have like lights along it. Do you reckon when I hit those bits where the lights are, that's what makes these little guys come out? And I'm getting really hurt, but they're dropping so many hearts. My health is just constantly going back up and up and up. I think this the Nimbus Rod is the thing doing most of the damage. If I just leave the Nimbus Rods right near the top, I think that's going to be the best way for me to do the most amount of damage. So let's just go and keep charging in. And I'm actually not getting too hurt. My armor certainly seems to be doing the trick. And of course, remember, every time I get hurt, they also get hurt as well, because I'm using that weird cloak thing as well. So if I just stay here, swinging my beam sword as fast as I can, and then when the little probe things come after me, I can take them out. And I'm getting really beat around there. I was just trying to get to the hearts. As soon as it finishes going past, can I get to those hearts? There we go. So even though I was getting really hurt there, I can go and just gather up all of these hearts, and it will go and put my health pretty much all the way back up to the top. And I did it. The destroyer has been defeated. The jungle grows restless. What's going on with the jungle then? I don't know what that is. Why does the jungle grow restless? What does that mean? Oh no, don't tell me that isn't the end. Don't tell me something else is going to happen. But how about that? My first boss in hard mode defeated relatively easy. I must say I am feeling rather proud of myself, and this makes me feel even more confident that I can go forward and go and try and take out even more of the bosses by myself. And I must say my battle arena was very, very effective. And let's go and see what I got then. Let's go and have a little look upstairs and see everything that it dropped. Then I think I gathered it all up. So we got 22 souls of might. The essence of the destroyer. Okay, I'm sure they're going to be very useful. And we also got these. We got hollowed bars. They can be placed, but I'm sure you don't get them to place them in places. I'm sure they're used to craft some things. Let's go and have a very quick look through the items and see if there's anything obvious that I can now craft with these new items. I can make the this thing. Oh, this is using the hollowed bars. This is the Gungnir, something along those lines. 57 melee damage. It's not too high, but it's got fast speed and it looks to be quite long as well. And oh, what's this here? The hollowed repeater. 42 range damage. That's even better than the Andamite one, and I could make that straight away now. There's also the Excalibur sword. Does 67 melee damage, and what's that compared to my beam sword? It's not even as good. My beam sword is just that little bit better, but that is a very good sword nonetheless. These are all just phase sabers and things. And what about armor? Was there any new armor? Aha! Hollowed Greaves. They do 11 defense, and my current armor is 10 defense. So it's still only slightly better, but then again, it is still better. So you can't moan at all. And what about the so this is the helmet, so that does 24, and my current one does 22. But what I think I am going to go for is I'm going to go and make that bow and arrow type thing. What was it called? The repeater, I think. Yeah, the hollowed repeater. Let's go and make one of these. Even though I'm wasting a lot of the hollowed bars I only just got, I still do have 12 more, and I now have the hollowed repeater. And what one did I get? I got the yeah, 42 damage, very fast speed, very weak knockback. So let's go back outside and let's see if we can go and take out some googlies using my new weapon. And so I guess, do you reckon you get hollowed bars for every boss you defeat, or just specifically this one? Because I think I could very easily go and make another mechanical worm and go after the destroyer yet again. And I might definitely make some better armor as well. But let's go and try out my new weapon then, shall we? And I think, yeah, it's just like a bow and arrow, but it shoots really fast, and yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good because I didn't have any new ranged weapons apart from all of the ones that use magic. So it's kind of nice to have one that can fire all of these arrows again. It seems to be rather handy. So yeah, well done me. So sadly though, we have just about run out of time this episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed my battle with the destroyer, and I have a new episode of Terraria up as soon as I can. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye.